Hello and welcome. I hope you're fine. It's another day, though cold, it's still a gift to me and to you. If you're here today, you should be grateful for the gift of life. Welcome once again. I hope you've had time to really have and give yourself some good care over the weekend. It's important to take time out, time for you. Self-care is important. Welcome to today and welcome to another week. We thank God for this week, and I'm here with you, so which means God has given you another day, another week. My name is Winnie Kamuya, CEO International Renaissance Center, an international best-selling author, a speaker, and a coach. And I want to welcome you today because I believe you have what it takes to be original. You have what it takes to be unique. And you need little bit of courage. If you have not tapped into it, you have always had this. It's within you. And if you can tap into that, then you're going to show up in the world. Make sure you're tapping to that and make sure you're showing up as you. Because today I want to look at developing the courage to cultivate your originality. Remember, you came here fully packed with all resources. You have what it takes to be you. No need to worry, because everything that was given to you, you have what you require, and you need just courage to show up as you. Of course, your inner voice will guide you, and I talked about inner voice last few days. So if you're still doubting yourself, go back, watch the video on inner voice and see how you can use your inner voice to show up, because maybe that is where your gift lies, and maybe you have not tapped into that gift. I know showing up with courage cannot be that easy if you have not done that before. I believe, and I want to know and imagine that you have the courage, because there are other situations where you had to use your courage and you still made it. So if you made it and you actually made it to today, it means the courage is there within you. All you need to do is to ensure you bring it up every time. Yes, every time. And you need to use it, because you cannot build the muscle of courage unless you use it. So make good use of it. Even though you're frightened, still do it. Courage is about practicing what you really fear every single day. You remember that you are the only person who is you. No one else can replace you, or no one else can be you. And thus, you need to show up as you. Welcome, because I believe you're brave enough and you have that. If you fought everything to come to life, remember, it was a competition before you were even conceived. You fought that battle. You made it to this planet. It means you have it. You have what it takes to be here. So you have to be here and you have to show up. And for you to show up, you have to show the original you. You are you. No one else is like you. People will judge you because judgment starts the day you are born. After all, you've won the first battle. Getting conceived and being born, that's your battle. You made it by yourself. You can win on other battles because you are you. Stop being frightened and stop being fearful of judgment. Judgment will be there. It's one thing that we have to live with. But just remembering that we are all unique in our ways, then why should we hide from the world who we are? Because the world needs us as we are. And I want to look at some of the things that you might be ignoring, and maybe that's why you are ignoring who you are. And when you understand some of the things that are good about showing yourself as you are, then you might appreciate why you need to tap into the same courage that you had before, that you've always had, to make sure you show up, so that you stop conforming and you stop following paths created by others, and you can start creating your path. When you create your path, it means you are leading a new road. I believe you can and you will be able to do that. So being original means that, one, you will experience greater fulfillment and personal satisfaction because you're showing 100% the authentic you. You are unique. So if you show up and you show up as you, then you're going to get personal satisfaction. That is one of the things that you keep in mind, that when you're showing up as yourself, you're going to enjoy and you're going to be happier because you don't feel confined within certain limits. You set the limits yourself. You set the standards yourself. Secondly, you're going to increase charisma. That is, you're going to be an interesting person. People are curious. They want to be around you because they don't know what's next, because you're living the full life of yourself. So those around you will want to pay attention to you. They will come closer to you. They would love to learn more from you. They will know that you are showing up as yourself. And because they really don't know who you are, you know yourself better, then they will be interested in you. Thirdly, you will enjoy a greater ability to take risks and be creative. Many people fear risks, but if you don't risk, are you living your full life? Are you seeing the things opportunities that you're going to miss? Because when you're taking risks, you're doing things with faith. I believe all of you are living right now in faith. You don't know about tomorrow. In any case, even if you knew, every single day you have, it's a risk. You could wake up or you could not wake up. You could step out of the bed, fall and die. You don't know. Nobody knows. Only God knows. So it is a risk. And when you live and you experience those risks and they give you rewards that make you discover something about yourself, because also when you go into a risk, you discover the courage within yourself. If you don't take any risks, how will you know where your strength is? How will you discover whether you're courageous? How else? When you take risks, they push you out of your comfort zone. They throw you into a place where you have to have faith, where you have to believe in yourself, where you have to affirm the belief in you. And that is really important, because there is no way for you to discover who you are unless you are put in some challenges that forces you to look within. Fourthly, opportunities. Many times we miss opportunities because we don't want to be ourselves. So are you practicing discovering or being original? Because opportunities are always surrounding us. If you are not careful, you will miss them. They come and they disappear because you are not being present. Are you being present to change the world? Are you mindful what's happening? Are you mindful the people stepping into your lives? Because sometimes we send messages to the universe asking to be helped for things. Then, because we are not paying attention, solutions are brought to us, we miss them. They are right in front of us, we miss them. Why? We are not paying attention. We are not what they call being present. Are you present at this moment, at what is happening? right in front of your life? Are you present in this moment? Are you present to the solutions that you are being given? Today, as you go back after watching this video, I want you to start identifying the opportunities that have been placed right in front of you. I call them connecting points. The connecting points that you've been asking the universe to provide. They're right in front of you. Take time. Think about it and think, why is this person crossing my path? Why is this thing here? It could be a challenge. It could be a mess. Why did it happen? What is the lesson I was meant to learn? Because every situation is giving us a lesson. Everything happening is teaching us something, and we need to learn. And remember, as these opportunities come, you might miss the opportunity because you think, I have to do it the way so-and-so did it. No, I want to remind you, being unique, you're going to face situations that are different, that are unique to you. You're going to address them differently the way others would have. And maybe that's why they are placed before you. So when you're looking at those opportunities, look at them from your perspective and see, this is before me. What should I do? What action should I take? And do that. Listen to yourself, because you will have the inner voice giving you guidance. It's always there. It's always advising and give you new solutions. Now, I want to look at 3 things that can help you to cultivate being original. Because if you have not been paying attention, I say being present. If you have not been present, then you miss the opportunities. You've definitely been following the path that has been created. You've not asked yourself, what path can I create for others to follow me? Because there are others following you. Whether you like it or not, they are there. Whether your voice heard or whether you're showing up or not showing up, they are still following you. Remember, silence doesn't mean they're not watching you. You are silent, but they're still watching you. Sometimes they even stop because of your silence. They don't know what to do. And maybe you are meant to lead them to the next level. So, which side are you going to be? Silent, or are you going to use yourself, your voice, your inner voice, your intelligence, your skills, your talent? Everything is leading to you being here purposely for a reason. Those waiting, those watching you, they know you have the solution, or they don't even know, but they're watching you. You are the connecting point. You're still acting average because you don't believe you are unique. You don't believe that you have the courage to be original. I don't believe it, because you fought the first battle. You won. You came to this planet. It means you have the courage and you have what it takes. And remember, they don't make statues of critics or people who judge others. They make statues of people who have been courageous enough to do the things everybody else thought could not be done. Are you going to remain being a critic or judging, waiting, watching? Which one will you choose? Or are you going to be the one who's setting a new path? Everyone will not understand, and I want you to understand. They don't have to understand. They were never given that vision that you were given. It was given to you for a reason, that you have what it takes to get them out of the sticky situation, to get them unstuck, to push them forward, to inspire them, to do the right thing they need to do. To even inspire them to stop thinking they are the only ones who faced that situation. So 3 things that you can do to cultivate your originality. Number 1, be aware of who you are inside. Are you aware of yourself? Please go back to the video where I talked about who you are. Watch it again, because I talk a lot about who you are. You need to do a self-discovery of yourself. It's important to know yourself, to understand yourself, to love yourself, to learn yourself. Important. If you don't know who you are, then definitely you will keep following others without setting your own path, without setting your own standards, and without really making the impact you are meant to make. You are here to make an impact. It was already set, and we don't want you to live the same life, 75 years. We want you to live those 75, 90, or whatever years you are given as a journey that everyone can say, I look up to so and so, and that will be you. Number 2, express yourself freely. Remember that you know yourself. If you know yourself, you know your values. I talked about values before. Watch that video if you missed it. You know what you stand for. What do you stand for anyway? Ask yourself or find out. When you do self-discovery, self-awareness, you will know who you are, what you stand for, and you can forge forward with those values, because maybe that is the reason that you are here, so that you can help others to understand why you are here. You need to express yourself, and people need to know what is your style and why you think the way you think, because your perspective is yours, and there's a reason why you think like that. Number 3, avoid worrying about other people's opinions. One of the things that you're going to discover that you worry so much about other people, they're worried about themselves. They're not even thinking about the things you are thinking. They are thinking, am I good enough? This person has got courage, they are going, they are speaking, they are saying what they feel. I don't have the courage. What's wrong with me? Why am I not doing it? So go do it. Surprise yourself. You'll be surprised that actually they were waiting for you. In the meantime, you are thinking about them. They were not thinking about you in any case. They were thinking and worried about themselves, why they couldn't do what you are doing. So go do it, because that is why you are here. You are here to change and impact the world. Just know, nobody will be thinking about you. They will be thinking about themselves and why they do not have the same courage you have. You are original. You are an original masterpiece made by God. I always say and believe. If there was a trademark certificate to be given, we would all have one, because everybody has their own trademark. It is your speaking up, it is your art, it is your organizing skills, it is your managing skills, it is your speaking skills, it is your courage, it is the way you look at things. Everybody has something that makes them original. And that is why you should not be afraid, because you are original. And that is why you should just tap onto the thing and get moving. Those who are waiting for you should no longer wait anymore. Make sure that you are tapping into you. Somebody else wants to tap into you, because you are here for them. You are here to get them out of the sticky situation, to move out and to move forward. No one knows or has all the answers. We've got many, many connecting points. And some people are your connecting points. So have the courage, because you are also a connecting point for somebody else. So with that said, I want to give you an action for today. I want you to take this action. I want you to reflect on how you are unique. What did you identify about yourself? If you've not watched that video, please go look for it and watch that video, who you are, so that you understand who you are, what are your values, what you stand for. That will give you good ideas on how you can remain or cultivate originality. How can you bring out your unique qualities? Because when you understand who you are, then you'll be able to know how to bring out that. I said if you're a good speaker, you will maybe focus on that. You will focus on what you discover. And it's good to know who you are, what you stand for, what skills you have, and so forth. And then in your journal, write your plans to bringing out this part of you. So you have to always make a good friend of your journal. Be noting these things down. They say anything that is written down, the subconscious, because we receive about 60,000 thoughts at a time. So out of those 60,000, only one is identified by our subconscious as important. And that is the one that you write down. So write it down. I discovered I'm good at speaking. I discovered I'm good at making friends. I discovered I'm good at networking. I discover I'm good at empowering people. I discovered I'm good at teaching. I discovered I'm good at, I don't know. Or I stand for, and you find out what you stand for. And when you know that, at least now you know the people who are looking for that person will find you, because you now know and you are clear. And you know now how to show up. Because then they'll be looking for a person who is standing for that. So what are you standing for? Are you standing for yourself, or are you standing for all the teachers? Are you standing for all the people who don't know how to write good reports? What are you standing for? You have to stand for something. If not, find out what is your gift. Your gift will also give an idea where your talent or where you're supposed to be. We're supposed to be leading from, because anything that gives you information about yourself, it gives you an indication where you should be leading from. And I know and believe that you are leading from somewhere. I might not know, but you know. And if you don't know, for example, your siblings, your colleagues, your parents, your teachers will know. People around you will always tell you what you're good at. What you are good at could be the gift that you are given. And that gift is not for you. That is why when you start showing up and having the courage to show your originality, you discover nobody was bothered whether I showed it properly. I was here to help them. Okay? So I hope with that said that you'll be able to have the courage to start showing up and showing your originality, and to start helping those who are supposed to be helped by you. You are the connecting point for somebody. Never take that for granted. It was given to you for a purpose. Show up for them and let them move to the next stage, because you showed up with your courage. I believe in you, and I trust that you are doing what you came to do, and that you will be one of the great statues that will be remembered. It might be in your community, in your family, in your organization. Wherever it is, let it be. Just remember, they don't make statues of people who are critics, who judge others. So don't sit on that gift. Don't sit on your uniqueness. Use it, and use it to bring change in the world. I believe you, I believe in you, and I know you will do what you're supposed to do. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Patrick, for joining. Thank you, Rose, for joining and watching. I know you are doing what you are meant to be doing. And I believe you'll be showing up more for your team. They are watching you, they are waiting for you. You are an inspiration in their lives. You've always been. You now have courage, and you know you need to show up and make sure they also show up. Your showing up helps them and makes it easy for them to feel comfortable. Thank you for doing the job. And until next time, it's a goodbye for now. Enjoy your day and have a blessed, original, unique day. It's bye-bye.